Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
And a chance! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Knocks it out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just eases him off the ball. Great vision. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Now, can they get him away? Backward it goes. Beckham. And it's Kaka. Now it's Vieri. And he was quick to react. Couldn't squeeze it through. Hazard. And it's made its way to him. Bullet. Short changes him with that pass. Van Bouten.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rui Costa. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham. And here's Vieri.
Vieri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's gone route one. Van Bouten, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been...
It's Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's Rui Costa. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And this is Vieri! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super ball! Rui Costa. Well read, nice interception. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's As takes the shot! Oh, within an inch or two.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh. It wasn't far away at all.
stood up well to him there. Ribéry, he's got away. He is just caressing the ball. Vieri puts his foot on the gas. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Referee's given a throw. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Robertson, he is through, big header! It's loose now and they want to get... Oh, he's been caught napping! Rijkaard. And he's let fly! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! Van Bauten. Azar. Now Kaká. That's a sharp pass. Looking tidy in possession here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's played through for him. Ribéry. That's a good chance for a shot! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of... And we've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably see...
Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection.
Takes a shot! Kaká. Azar. Now it's Vieri. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rui Costa. Defending was strong and firm. This might spell danger. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's on his way. It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Milan certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Milan have their second corner now. And that has been cleared.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Great chance! Sticks it away! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just wet the...
And the shot! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The muscular approach does pay off here. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Robertson. And it's Azar. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. That has not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence. Beckham. Oh, sweet feet. Hazard. Can he finish? Oh, there was plenty on that.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
El dorsal 7. Kaká. El dorsal 29. El dorsal 6.
Martinez.
Hazard.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Hullet. He's picked his way through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Beckham. Rivaldo. Baresi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Rui Costa. Rivaldo. That is ended up in no man's land. Hullet. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Out for a throw. Lofted in. He's got tall. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And this is it's Ibrahimovic!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Martinez. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
Appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
It's Rui Costa. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, good take in a good area. And this is Ibrahimovic. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Vinicius Junior looking to penetrate opposition lines. Nicely weighted ball. Now the cross. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
Well, there's the impressive figure of Christian Vieri. What a left foot he has.
Yeah, quite a frame.
Yeah, possibly one of the last of the old-fashioned strikers. Big, powerful and direct, and a very tough opponent in the air. One of Italy's finest ever, I would say.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Now it's Vieri. Well, played right into his path. And he's got shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe knows only too well that he should have converted after getting through one-on-one. He doesn't need telling.
Belletti. Well, there's a probing ball. Fed it back. And it's Gattuso. Rivaldo. Well, that looks a decent ball. Back when it goes. Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rivaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's on his way! Platini!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mateus. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Robertson. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Rivaldo. Oh, well played. Beckenbauer. And here's the chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? Rivaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Cruyff could try cutting inside here. That's good play. Mateus, he's picked his way, and a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El
Spain with the corner. There
será
first.
reemplazado por el
Platini
dorsal
plays it
23,
short.
Totti.
He's in a great position. Shapes to shoot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Platini! Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Spain finding their passes. Rivaldo. Aimed beyond the defence. Hazard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough and he knows it.
Spain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Baresi. Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Hazard. Here's Rivaldo. Hazard. Cruyff. Beckenbauer. Totti. That looks a good ball through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Vieri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Hazard. It's Hazard! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Robertson. Rivaldo! Spain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Platini. Oh, that's fabulous. Platini.
Oh, really well played.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Beckenbauer picks it up from the goal kick.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Pretty robust defending.
Totti.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
No, that's been intercepted. Spread out to the left. Looking for options for movement. Dembele is in a really good position out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Might be danger here. Kukcu is always looking to break lines. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Vieri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rivaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Azar. Robertson. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, good-looking ball. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Platini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, that's a good ball. Big chance! He scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent. It's Vieri! Just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
That's a throw. Out to the left it goes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Beckenbauer. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Azar. And it's Rivaldo. And Robertson.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Platini.
think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Now it's Platini.
That was lovely, that.
Cruyff. Platini. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And the shot! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 19. El dorsal 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Serán
fact.
sustituidos por
Spain
el dorsal
are
4.
doing very nicely, thank you.
El dorsal
Yeah, I
10.
can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe touches it back. Mbappe! Shot a goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Nice interception, well timed. Cannavaro. Beckenbauer. Scholes. Now it's Pele. Now it's Totti. It's a good foot in there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Totti. Knocks it into space. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
2 minutos de descuento.
Rivaldo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Threads one in. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Now it's Vieri.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And he's being shifted off it. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's in plenty of space here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Ronaldinho. This looks promising. Now that looks a decent ball. That's an errant pass. Ecuador have it back and can go again. Well, they can break here. And it's Azar. Pepe cannot be beaten that easily. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! In he goes again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He gets big! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Pepe cuts out the pass. Ronaldinho. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with... He's having a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? An instinctive delivery. And he's there to belt it away. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And they're back on the ball again. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Oh, he's found support out wide, and the flag has stayed down. That has been slung wide. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's taking no... And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Gattuso. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's onside. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. And the shot! Goal! Ecuador! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he cuts out the supply. Always onto this. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think...
He's had a shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Looking for the run. Now it's Vieri. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! It's there! back within one. They have them in their sights again. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Beckham. Rodri gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ecuador have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hazard. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that is... That's another chance! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Gattuso. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Vieri. Oh, it's come loose. This possibly the last play of the half. Punched away. There's the whistle for half-time.
Señoras y señores, queremos informarles que tenemos cámaras de circuito cerrado grabando para su seguridad.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And somehow it stayed out. Robertson, Gattuso, Kokchu. Oh, this is a very good run. And the ball is out of play. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe, can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Vieri picks it up out wide, and he's taking no chances there. Kokchu! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for options, and the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ecuador are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, they've got it again. Oh, that's a key interception. Belletti.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Aims beyond the defence. And that was very necessary.
Now it's
Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. Just shapes to shoot! Kukçu. Beckham. Now it's Vieri. Now it's Vieri. Gullit might just make this. Kukçu.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Nicely weighted ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Buffon with the clearance. And here's Mbappe. Gullit. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku does well to stand firm and defend it. And it's Azar. Azar. Robertson. Now it's Batistuta. Lukaku receives it in a good position here. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. He's looking wide. Ronaldinho. Oh, smashing header! That's a decent clearance. In he goes again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gattuso. Now it's Mbappe. Well, nicely intercepted. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. And he's certainly on. Real chance! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Cannavaro. That's a good ball out wide. Now, can they get him away? Oh, played right into his path. Good read, needed to be. And he thumps it clear. Gullit has it out wide and in space. Khan claims it. Safe hands. Some good work on the right flank here. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Robertson. Azar. And it's Gattuso. Ball played for Kukçu. Now it's Batistuta. Beckham. This is Vieri. Rodri. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Pass is just off target. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's gone for goal! And that may well be that. That is that. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.